Some new details in an I-Team Troubleshooter investigation. A woman was able to get the deed to a Raleigh man's multi-million-dollar home.
She was a stranger to him. Dawn Mangum, criminally charged in the case, and we've learned Mangum once again attempted to get even more information on that Raleigh man's home. Troubleshooter Diane Wilson here with this newest development. Hi, Diane.
You know, guys, if this case isn't crazy enough, we just got new video of Dawn Mangum going into the Wake County Register of Deeds office while she is out on bond. We are told she's requesting even more documents right there, requesting a home she has no ownership in. This video is from inside the Wake County Register of Deeds office. Several different angles. You can see Dawn Mangum walk in with paperwork in her hand and go up to the counter. We are told by the Register of Deeds office that she asked for a title search and for a markable title certificate on Craig Adams' home. We first told you about Craig Adams' home after Mangum was able to get a deed to his 8,300 square foot Raleigh home. After our investigation, Mangum was charged with attempting to obtain property under false pretenses, which she has pled not guilty to. Prosecutors said Mangum filed this warranty deed to Adams' home in August with the Wake County Register of Deeds office. Adams says he only learned about Mangum getting the deed in her name after the property management company for his HOA asked if he sold his home. Apparently, Mangum contacted them to get gate access as the home sits in a private gated community. Adams says he believes Mangum's main goal was to squat in his home. When I talked with Mangum before she faced a criminal charge, she said everything was done by law as she thought the property was in foreclosure, and she believes by law you can claim an abandoned property. Once she learned the property isn't in foreclosure, she said she stopped all paperwork. Adams says foreclosure was noted on an online listing website, but it was a mistake and corrected. After being criminally charged in September and bonding out of jail, this is video from November 8th when Mangum went back to the Register of Deeds office and we are told requested more paperwork on Adams' home. But the Wake County Register of Deeds office says what Mangum asked for, their office doesn't do, so she left. I reached out to Mangum asking why she did this. She has not gotten back to me. Craig Adams tells me hearing Mangum ask for additional information on his home leaves him speechless, and he feels violated even further. As for Adams, he continues his push to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. He said he has a meeting scheduled with the Wake County Register of Deeds office in December to see what can be done. He also has filed a civil lawsuit against Mangum as he's asking a judge to rule the deed she filed on his home is fraudulent, which she has to do in order to get her off that deed. So
the whole thing is just so wild how it's unfolded, that it's even possible to go in and get the deed to someone else's house. That's the first thing. Then she goes back, tries to get more information, and thankfully she walked out empty-handed.
Yeah, whatever she asked for, they do not give. So she walked out empty-handed, but she's attempting for something.
Wow.
Something.
I can understand how he feels just so targeted, too.
Right, yeah.
Unsettling. Diane, thank you.